Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Reject Demon Toko, Chapter 0 Prelude. Or part, I guess. Now I'm doing them in parts because it makes a little bit more sense, especially since there's episodic shit with visual novels now. But anyway, so I did a little bit of reading, like a very small amount of reading, as in like one frickin' forum article type of reading. And it turns out that post the release of this, back in March, they said that they were going to work on a patch for it in order to make it so that the game could be viewed in like the highest HD quality. There would be a voice acting patch and like a couple of other things. And a lot of people seem to really want the Japanese voice acting rather than the English voice acting, which, yeah, I could agree with that, considering that, well, Japanese voice acting is like, it's usually, at least for animated stuff like this, like 10,000 times better because, like, well, that's where the style originated from, and that's where most people are used to associating it, is with Japanese voices. But I also think that the English voices could work well too, because with Disgaea 3, they had both as an option, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm remembering this correctly, but I do remember having English voice actors in that game, and like, I thought it was really well done. So, like, if they could manage that, I think this would be perfect. So, well, yeah, that's just my take on it. So, let's load from where we last were. Okay. A new university building is under construction in the middle of Nadia's usual path, but it doesn't make the walk home much longer. She could use the time outside, though. After sitting inside a stuffy classroom for hours, the fresh air is a blessing. Still, Nadia doesn't... I still can't talk. It's because of work. I talk for a living, because cashier! Yay. Still, Nadia doesn't often have trouble staying awake. Something must be subconsciously stressing her out. She slows to a stop and considers what she's doing. Aw, geez, maybe I should have just brought my books with me and went with Steph. For a minute, she seriously considers running back to try and catch Steph, but she is probably pretty far away by now. I'm already going in the opposite direction. Oh well, I'll put on some music or something while I study. Putting an end to her hemming and hawing, Nadia continues on her way home. This, of course, is a disgrace. For her to be an adult and yet still be a zero soul, to not even have her horns. Here is the end of Limbo, the farthest, most desolate point of the city of Dis, the door to the ineffably mortal world where souls are sent to be reborn again. No one else is around. For a demon to be here by themselves is scandalous. Why is it scandalous? There are doors that let one in and out, but this is one that Toko can't come back from. Oh, maybe that's why. She's been banished to Earth, a crummy little place full of flimsy mortals obsessed with prolonging their own short lives. She will not be able to return until she has become a full demon. For all Toko knows, that time will never come. Soon Nadia finds the sounds of the city annoying. She can't put her finger on it, but she just feels really restless and fidgety, even though she's on the move. Ugh, I'm so out of it today! Man, how do I go from sleeping in class to being restless? Someone she passes by gives her an odd look. Sorry, thinking out loud. Nadia decides that maybe she should just think about other things to make herself relax. She thinks about a recent song she heard on the radio and unconsciously begins to hum to herself. What was once an endless hallway is now a rundown alley filled with refuse and only a dim hint of light. Toko steps cautiously into what she recognizes as the overworld. Cars rush back and forth on the road in front of her. People walk by, minding their own business. When she finally steps past the brick buildings, she has to cover her eyes. Was the light here always this bright? I'm very curious as to how they're gonna do this. Nadia's hand bobs up and down as she walks down the sidewalk as if she's dribbling an invisible ball. Passerby catch the tiniest hint of a song as she passes, though Nadia still doesn't notice her own humming. She feels warm despite the autumn air. Today will be a good day, she decides. It started off a bit iffy, but she finds herself feeling better and relaxing. Maybe she'll call Steph to come hang out for later. Come hang over? Come hang out later? I don't know, I passed it now. She steps lightly, and lost in the moment, Nadia pays no attention to where she's going. Oh, they're gonna bump into each other. Toko surveys the pedestrians. Her stay doesn't need to be... Oh, her stay. Her stay! Her stay doesn't need to be permanent. All she has to do is find someone who isn't using their soul. It's a demon's job, after all. She hates the thought of it, but she hates being here far more. Each step she takes grows more agonizing, more unsettling. Oh wait, what? Each step she takes grows more agonizing, more unsettlingly comfortable. Toko notices something odd out of the corner of her eye, wisps of clouds around her mouth with each breath. Demon smoke? This can't be natural for humans. Her skin feels strange as well, like all the heat of hell is escaping from her pores, leaving her a husk. Would she die if she didn't find a soul soon? Distracted by how rapidly the frigid earth chills her, she pays no attention to where she walks. And they slam into each other! Oh god! That's really perverted! Fan service! Oh hey, panty shot. Ow! Toko tumbles over something. Before she hits the ground, her fall is stopped by a soft and squishy cushion. When her senses return, she catches a glimpse of the passerby, all staring straight at her, slowly taking in the confusion of the scene. Excuse me. The request comes from beneath Toko. She looks down, and the thing that cushioned her fall is right under her. She's sprawled on top of a human girl, one hand holding her head and the other planted firmly on the human's chest. Pens and papers are scattered in the gutter. Realizing what she's done, Toko lets out a squeak of surprise. She scumbles back. Scumbles. Alright. She scrambles back while the crowd whispers and laughs among themselves. The other girl crawls to her knees and modestly wipes her sweater and skirt from the fall. She's slightly taller than Toko, not to mention curvy and round, like a soft marshmallow stuffed in a sweater. Oh, that's such a cute description! Oh, that's so cute! I really like that description. Her complexion seems creamy and airy. She really is a marshmallow. As Toko sheepishly backs away, the human looks down, unable to hide her own blush after colliding with a half-naked girl. Oh, I guess Toko hasn't changed her appearance enough to really have that hidden, I guess. Her face is like, oh fuck, what have I done? This is so embarrassing. Oh god. It's beautiful. She's like, oh man. Your knee. I can't talk. Fuck. Your knee is bleeding. What? Hold on, I have a first aid kit here. Her voice changed again. I can't be consistent. The girl reaches into her bag and pulls out a small white tin with a red plus on it. Once it's opened, Toko notices all sorts of strange swabs and bandages. Bleeding? Don't worry, I always come prepared for these sorts of things. She pulls out a swab and cleans the scrape before delicately applying one of the bandages. She chuckles awkwardly as she helps the half-naked girl up. Hey, you're shivering. Are you okay? Shivering? I think I must be cold or something like that. Cold? I felt your skin. You're freezing. Here, you can wear my hoodie. I can't be consistent with her voice. It's too difficult. The human opens her bag and pulls out a gray hoodie. It fits more for her than for the demon. Toko runs it through her fingers as if trying to figure it out, then pushes her arms into the sleeves. It smells weird. That's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, you should look cute in it, though. It's well, whatever. I feel like it should look more baggy on her, considering, but whatever. As Toko pulls the hoodie over her head, she realizes that she is still being leered at, and it's only then she realizes that the clothes she's wearing, the clothes she has worn for most of her life, are far more revealing than everyone else's. It's a strange and bizarre embarrassment that never occurred to her before. She isn't She isn't sure if she should be annoyed by how easily the human filled this hoodie out. Okay. She leans in and sniffs it, this time out of curiosity, but before she can manage to get irritated, a different thought surfaces. Since when did she care about modesty? Don't sniff it! Yeesh! I had to run a bit today, so it's kind of... Toko's expression contorts to a grimace somewhere between pain and disgust as she looks at the human's silly smile. The girl only giggles softly. She must have noticed, too. Toko's face turns several hues redder as she tries to avoid looking at the human. Then, before Toko can retort, the girl stands up and extends her hand. My name's Nadia. I can't talk. Jesus Christ. I'm taking a drink of water. Okay, maybe I can do this now that water's down my throat. My name's Nadia. I'll walk you home. I'm Toko, and, well, the truth is, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting. That's fine. How about we go out to eat? Eat? I don't have any I don't have any money. Fine then, mind read. Wait! Nadia simply waves her hand dismissively. Oh, that's my timer for laundry. Okay. Back from changing out laundry and stuff. Come on, I know oh god, I lost what her voice was, even though her voice was changing all the time anyway. Maybe I'll just make her my voice, I don't know. Okay, I'm changing it to something I can permanently do. Come on, I know a little place nearby. Yeah, let's go with that. Toko doesn't have time to object even if she wants to. Nadia grabs her hand and tugs Toko along, the demon flailing around in the hoodie like a small gray windsock. Before Toko can fight back, she feels her stomach rumble painfully. That's new. Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh, I love it! It's so adorable! Oh, it's so cute. Toko pokes at her plate with a fork. She was unsure about what she was supposed to order when they got there, so she ended up with the cheapest thing she could find. There's a lot more things in the burger than the menu described, though. Probably Nadia's doing. Come on, eat up! I can hear your belly from here! Why? Huh? Why what? Why did you buy me food after I knocked you over like that? Well, it's not like you did that on purpose. Besides, I can't leave a cute girl in trouble like that! Huh, I see. Toko cuts off pieces of the burger with the side of a fork. The smell of all the food has made her somehow hungry, incredibly so. Being a demon, it isn't a situation she's used to. She takes the tiniest bite she can. The burger squishes around between her teeth. She swallows and stares down the rest of her food. Huh? Her stomach feels a bit less rumbly. Before she knows it, she's stuffing her face as fast as she can. As she eats, she notices something. Taste and texture slowly stimulate her taste buds. When she was still a full demon, human food seemed to taste like mush. It has only been a few hours, and yet... Nadia happily watches, seemingly mesmerized, but only follows with a salad. Feeling better, Toko? Yeah, thanks. Sorry. Sorry? Why? Well, for imposing on you like this. Oh, please, you're hardly imposing. When Nadia checks the time on her phone, the two realize they have eaten well into the night. Hey, it's a Friday. Let's go see a movie, okay? A movie? Sure, in the theater. Trust me, you'll have fun. I feel like I took on Steph's voice for Nadia. Oh, man. I can't seem to do anything right. I'm not sure what a movie is. Wait, you seriously don't know? Well, I'm sort of new to town. Huh, where are you from? You seem to have great English for someone who's never heard of a movie before. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. If you've never been to the theater, then it makes all the more important let me check it out right now. Meanwhile, a lanky young woman Woman? I thought you were a guy this whole time! But, okay. Meanwhile, a lanky young woman looks over the facade of a fast food joint. She deems the faint smell wafting from the door suitable. She enters. Oh man, now I gotta think of a female voice. It sounds kinda manly, sorta like Toko's. I don't know. Excuse me, fine hamburger and potato purveyors. I wish to partake of your goods and services. So that will be 20 prehistoric super stacks, 20 mammoth burgers, 15 carnivore super feasts, and 8 extra large volcano wedges? It is 30 prehistoric super stacks and 25 mammoth burgers. I will also take 10 of your deluxe bacon apple crisps. That's 30 prehistoric super snacks, 25 mammoth burgers, 15 carnivore super feasts, 8 extra large volcano wedges, and 10 deluxe bacon apple crisps? Yes, that is correct. So the total is $247.86. Yes, I've already. What? Oh fuck! I totally lost the voice. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't do voices. Why can't I do voices? Yes, I have already prepared you a sufficient amount of human money. Would you like this for here or to go? To go. Going is good. I am very hungry. Right. He kept staring at that one poster, so why are we going to watch this thing that just seems to be about 2 people gently bumping each other's foreheads? Nadia puts a finger to her chin and hums in contemplation. That isn't the kind of movie you take someone on a date to unless you know them really well. Okay? But this one's for boring people? Boring? Sometimes you just want to watch something sappy. What do you usually do for fun back where you're from? I didn't have a lot of fun in where I'm from. I see. Well, did you want to have fun? Fun, huh? Toko isn't really sure what fun is. Hell for her was full of the pressures from above to succeed and become a proper demon. Maybe she wanted to have more fun than a proper demon would be permitted. Or maybe her concept of fun was what was off. Maybe. Oh, the light's dimmed. The movie's starting. It's time to be quiet and watch. Why is your arm around my shoulder? Do you mind? Well, not really. I feel like Nadia's like casually trying to hit on Toko, and Toko is like, I don't even understand what you're doing. You just seem like really super friendly, dude. Like, it's cool and all, but like you're really friendly for this thing I'm supposed to steal a soul from. Like, okay, alright, cool. Toko tries to focus on the flashing screen in front of her. Is this all human life is? It feels so calm and lethargic to simply sit down and watch something unfold. No demands to get involved, and no feeling weak because she didn't end up on top. The people on screen are getting in an argument because of their coffee. Toko isn't sure why this is worth arguing about and why they don't try to attack each other and settle their differences that way. It must be another human thing to just talk. Nadia is certainly good at it. Soon Toko finds herself struggling to pay attention to what is going on. She feels something pulling on her eyelids, but her attempts to swat it away are made futile by the fact that nothing is there. Toko, are you okay? I feel weird. You must be getting sleepy. Here, if you want to stay up, drink this. What is it? Soda! It's pretty sugary, probably not what you're used to. It'll wake you up, though. Toko looks at the straw and takes an experimental sip, feeling the fizzy liquid fill her mouth and slide down her throat. It's different from her usual demon food, which is often harsh sensations or textures rather than something with taste. Before she realizes it, she has drunk the entire cup and passed the empty container back to Nadia. Hey, I wanted some of that. Oh well, never mind. Nadia slumps slightly. She stares at a bowl of popcorn she had gotten for the two of them and mourns about how thirsty she is about to become. Did you like the movie? Yeah. That's good. So tell me, where you're staying. I'll show you where it is. You don't know where it is? Wait, you don't have anywhere to stay? Seriously, you don't have any money and you don't have a place to stay? Even she's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, who are you? What? You have some really poor planning skills. What a pickle. Well, you can crash in my place for the night at least. Wait, I absolutely couldn't. You've done too much already. Toko. Oh, wrong person. It was that guy, that person who said it. Right. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Gingso. What are you doing here? Oh, Toko, you know her? One of your friends? Excellent. What was her voice again? Ah, fuck it. I'll just give her another voice that I gave to another character in another thing I did a little bit ago. I cannot. If I can remember to fucking do it. Dear Lord. I'm giving everyone like really strange scratchy voices in this one. So I can't even do a soft one. Oh man. I came on assignment. I just had dinner. It was very delicious. Yes, well, thanks for the update. Gingso is fairly strange, even for demons. Even though she should have no sense of taste as a proper demon, she eats far more than any other gluttony demon Toko's met. She's also thin. Too thin. Almost as if she's starving for food even as she eats non-stop. Gingso has taken to the strange habit of busking on street corners between assignments for money to buy everything her stomach desires. That kind of sounds like an over-exaggeration of myself. Because I know I'm always really thin and I always seem really hungry. So, yay, metabolism! It sucks to be honest, it really does. All of your money goes to food. Well, Toko, aren't you going to introduce me to your friend? She's not my friend. Her name's Gingso. She's on assignment here, from where I came from. Oh, well, my name's Nadia. It's nice to meet you, Gingso. Hello. I like Nadia. She is not mean like Toko. Oh my. Hey! Why are you even bothering us anyway? If you have an assignment, hurry up and finish it, then get out of here. Toko... Ugh, fuck, I can't talk. Toko is very... fuck. Toko is very antsy today. Is it this human? Is it because you are a suit? Don't finish that sentence! Toko shoves her palm against Gingso's mouth. Gingso pauses reflectively and pulls Toko's hand away. I see. Your sister. She is here, looking for you. The sudden mention of her sister leaves Toko somewhat rattled. Adjusting myself again for comfort reasons. Maybe it's because of that and Nadia's prodding that Toko agrees to Nadia's offer. Gingso wanders off, satisfied with her expert communication skills. Besides, she's nearly out of both food and the money to pay for it. Excuse me. As the two walk to Nadia's apartment, it's evident how lucky it was that Nadia and Toko met where they did. It seems that both the school and the door to hell are very near to each other. Toko has other things on her mind, however. In the most populous part of the city, they enjoyed a meal and movie together, and now she'll go to Nadia's apartment, sleep there, and then what? Toko isn't sure yet. Oh, finally back! It's not much, but it's home. When the two enter, Toko notices how small it is. There are no rooms to speak of beyond the bathroom. It has a tiny kitchen that Nadia makes do with. The apartment also only has one bed, positioned across from a small TV. Nadia insists Toko try to watch something on it while she prepares the bathroom. The prospect of that one bed suddenly makes Toko nervous. It's already late, and as soon as Nadia got home, she immediately began to prepare the bath. She's probably going to go to sleep afterwards. This little room? You don't have a family? Huh? Well, I do, but me and my family don't really see eye to eye. Nadia pauses. But never mind, are you sure you don't want to find your sister? Toko avoids looking at the human. Well, how about a bath then? Of course not. You might try and spy on me. No, I wouldn't do that. You're much more subtle than that. Say, Toko, why were you so dismissive towards Gingso? She seems so sweet. Gingso doesn't care about silly things like feelings. Sure she does. She looks sad. Huh? How could you even tell? Intuition. You should be nicer to her. She told you about your sister after all. We can meet up with her tomorrow and you'll be able to go home. Isn't that good news, Toko? Yeah. Toko looks away briefly before standing up. I guess I'll go in then. Great! Oh wow, that is a very nice bathroom. I wish that I had. Currently mine's being torn up by my landlord because the shower's leaking. And he built that shower. So now he's rebuilding it. Yay. Okay, maybe just a little one. In the bath, Toko puts her head on her knees and contemplates what happened to her today. Hot water is a poor comfort that only reminds her of hell and the coldness of the overworld. She wonders where she's going to sleep. Maybe she could sleep on the floor. Toko doubts the human would attempt to share a spot in the only bed with a complete stranger. Then again, Toko's already thought about how to warn Nadia off. When did she start caring about people spying on her when she was naked? Why does she even care about being exposed? In any case, the day was in many ways completely exhausted for Toko, and she finds herself subconsciously yawning for the first time. Another bit of humanity. Nadia takes her shower once Toko is done. Occasionally, Toko hears noises like the soap falling in the tub while the shower runs. The demon rests her head on her knees again and wraps her arms around them. She didn't have any clothes in her size, but Nadia offered her the washed hoodie and a pair of panties. The thought that worries Toko most is that they're actually very comfortable. With a rush of air, steam billows out of the bathroom and washes Toko's train of thought away. She has a towel in hand and carefully dries her hair as she walks into the room. Hot showers are the best. I'm getting really tired. Is there anywhere I can sleep? Well, I only have one bed. I hope you don't mind sharing it tonight. But we might have to squeeze in. There's not much room. Fine. Nadia turns red and grins stupidly to herself, walks to the end of the bed, and sits next to Toko. The demon looks off to the side. She isn't sure why it's so difficult for her. Why she can't talk. Why she can't be like a normal demon. Why she is still here in the overworld right now. Nadia, noticing that something seems to bother Toko, tilts her head to look at the girl's face. She pulls the towel off of her head, folding it as she speaks. Is something wrong, Toko? I want your soul. My, that's awfully forward of you, Toko. I'm a demon, Nadia. I was sent here to reap a human soul. And it has to be your soul. A demon, huh? Huh? Those clothes you were wearing. I knew it was too early for Halloween. What? I'm serious. If it's you, I guess I wouldn't mind, but shouldn't we date first? No, I mean, yes, I know, I'm turning off the lights. Be warned, though, I'm a bit of a cover. I'm trying to be serious here. Aren't you scared of me? Nope. Night, Toko. And suddenly they went and had a bunch of nasty sexies. Which is probably not the case at all. But it really seems like that was being suggested. Ooh, a mysterious person. Though I can kind of already guess who it is. But I'll leave it off here, guys. This game is getting a little intense. I'm getting into the adult stuff, which is probably why I had to put in my birth date in order to view the store page. Yep, that would explain that. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Micah signing off. Hey guys, and thanks for watching this episode of The Reject Demon Toko Chapter 0 Prelude. If you're interested in watching more of this, I suggest you subscribe so that you'll be able to get more updates on the episodes that I'll be releasing, so just click on my icon for that. If you're more interested in something else, I've done Invisible Apartment, Journal, and Long Live the Queen, so if you're interested in checking those out, then just click the icons there, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!